Listen, man, life is war. Not in the sense that you're carrying weapons or storming battlefields, but in the sense that every day you wake up, you're in a fight. You're in a fight with your weaknesses, with your fears, with your doubts, with the temptation to stay comfortable. And most people, they lose that fight before they even get out of bed. But not a warrior. A warrior has a different way of thinking. A warrior has a different code. And that's what I call the warrior mindset. Now, here's the truth. The warrior mindset is not about violence. It's about clarity. It's about discipline. It's about choosing the harder path when everyone else chooses the easy one. Because when you think like a warrior, you stop negotiating with yourself. You stop giving in to weakness. You become the kind of person who shows up no matter what. That's why I always say martial arts is the greatest teacher of this mindset. Because in the gym, on the mats, in the cage, you don't get to fake it. If you didn't put in the work, you get exposed. If you don't have the discipline, you break. And the warrior mindset is forged in those moments when your lungs are burning, when your muscles are screaming, when you want to quit but you push one more round. That's what separates warriors from the rest. It's not about strength or size. It's about the will to suffer, the will to embrace discomfort, the will to keep going when every cell in your body is begging you to stop. The warrior mindset is about understanding that life is not supposed to be easy. We're not built to sit around, scrolling endlessly, hiding from struggle. We're built to fight, to adapt, to grow through pain. And if you avoid the fight, if you avoid the struggle, you avoid the growth, you stay weak, you stay fragile. But a warrior runs toward the struggle. A warrior welcomes it because deep down he knows the pain is where the progress is. The battle is where the transformation happens. Look at history. Every great figure, every conqueror, every innovator, they all had the warrior mindset. They woke up every day ready to fight, not just against the world, but against themselves, against their own laziness, their own fear, their own excuses. That's the real battle. And that's the one you have to win if you want to live fully. I always say you can't be a warrior if you're not training. And training doesn't just mean lifting weights or sparring. Training means sharpening your mind, your discipline, your willpower every single day. Because life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you fight for. That's why discipline equals freedom. It sounds paradoxical, but it's the truth. If you don't have discipline, you're a slave to your impulses. You're a slave to comfort, to weakness, to fear. But if you train like a warrior, if you build that discipline, you become free. Free to chase your dreams, free to stand tall in chaos, free to refuse to break when life hits you. And let me tell you, life will hit you hard. It will break your plans, test your patience, knock you down, but that's where the warrior mindset shines brightest. Because a warrior doesn't stay down. A warrior gets back up, adjusts his strategy, and goes again, over and over, until he wins. That's why the warrior mindset is unstoppable, because it doesn't rely on talent, it doesn't rely on luck, it relies on pure will, on the refusal to surrender, on the belief that no matter what happens, no matter how many times you fail, you will rise again. So ask yourself, are you living with that mindset? Are you waking up like a warrior, or are you tapping out to comfort and fear before the fight even begins? Because if you're not living like a warrior, you're living like a victim. And victims don't create legacies. Victims don't inspire. Victims don't win. The warrior mindset is available to anyone. It's a choice. It's a code. And once you choose it, once you live it, nothing can stop you. So live like a warrior, train like a warrior, think like a warrior, fight like a warrior, and watch how your life transforms.